The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather round the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Greg the Barbecue Broker DiGiorgio. Let's talk barbecue.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ Podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by the Barbecue Broker.
Yes, you are.
What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
Nothing.
How's it going?
Good. I'm trying to find the show where I can share it. Hang on. Give me a half a second.
That sounds funny, Ben, doesn't it?
Couldn't you go before? Here we go.
That's nice.
What you got there? Vodka?
It's clear liquids.
Clear liquids?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
What'd you smoke this weekend?
Brisket.
Ooh, that's
Brisket.
Sweet Lord, how was that?
It was good.
Let's start from the basics. What did you season it with? Did you go classic, just your own salt, pepper? Did you use anything of where 1 bazillion rubs in your cabinet?
I used 2.
Which one?
I hit up the Suckle Buses SPG as a light base coat.
Great base coat.
Then I used their Texas brisket rub.
I gotta try that. It's delicioso.
It's fantastic.
Can you say delicioso?
Delicioso?
That's from, I'm talking about, you don't know.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking? Sesame Street over here?
Movie. Dora, the Explorer.
Oh, I blocked her out years ago.
I can't. I have 3 kids. By the way,
So did I.
is my daughter's birthday today.
If that backpack talked to me one more time, I was going to throw it.
I know.
Throw something through the TV.
So, quick happy birthday to my sweet daughter, 6 years old. Happy birthday, Mia.
Happy birthday.
Daddy loves you. And Daddy loves you. So
I ain't calling you Daddy, just to let you know, Daddy. All right, I guess I do.
So
never mind.
You will call me Daddy.
I will.
So he will, Ben, and you might too someday. What did you cook it in?
A smoker.
The Weber kettle, or did you go the offset?
Oklahoma, John.
Okay.
Offset.
Okay.
Yep.
And what did you wrap it in? What did you wrap it in?
A combo.
What's this combo shit? You put a little foil boat at the bottom because you didn't want to lose your juices?
I ran out of foil.
Oh. So what did you do?
So I topped it with toilet paper.
Wrapped in toilet paper. Okay, so
wrapped in a combination of tin foil and butcher paper.
Okay. You know who does that is Mo Quezon. Seen it. He does the butcher and then he puts a little foil at the bottom.
Yeah, it was the butcher paper I had was the narrow one.
Double up on those.
I understood this, but I only had 1 sheet. So
Ah.
I couldn't get the whole thing done.
So you wanted to just kiss it with pink butcher, but you just couldn't do the whole thing. So
Just wanted to kiss the pink a little bit. You walked right into it.
Oh, God.
You set yourself up for it, and I swung and I knocked it out of the park.
So you cooked it. So
Speaking of Coco Diaz,
So did you go to temp or did you go to probe tender, kid?
both.
Yeah?
Both.
What did it ended up being when you pulled it? Because they're all different. Above or below the magic 205, 203 range?
It was just below,
So like,
which surprised the hell out of me.
and that's for the flat too? That was also...
Oh, yeah. It would surprise. It was just a hit. I'm going to say I hit the 203 mark.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, 201, 202. At that point, I don't think the actual 1 degree is going to really make that big of a damn difference.
Right.
But it was probe tender.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Took
Good.
it off, let it rest threw it in the cooler for about 2 hours.
Okay.
And then
It's good minimum range to rest.
Then Claudia got home, and I cut it up, and away we went. Had good moisture to it. I was very happy. You know, hell, it took me 19 hours.
No, it did not.
Oh yeah, because I babied the thing because it was a slack.
19 hours to
I
cook a
threw it.
brisket?
I threw it on about 9 o'clock, 9:30 Saturday night.
What temp you rolling at?
250, 275.
Took that long, huh?
It stayed.
How big was it?
About 17 pounds. It stayed at 140, 141 degrees. Nowhere of a goddamn lie. At least 3 friggin' hours. It did not move.
You know what the trick is, right? You got to open up the cooking chamber and you got to slap the brisket. In the
You
end
just wanted to see me smack my meat.
You got to slap the point.
Listen.
Give it a whack.
I'm dirtier than you. You're not going to trick me.
Wake that shit up, okay? Wake it up. Wake up. Get through the stall. I own you, brisket.
That stall, it pissed me off. But, you know, like I said, it was a select, so I didn't want it to come out like shoe leather.
Yep.
You know, so I just babied it and went right through and pull it off. We had enough moisture. It was pull tender. It was beautiful. Had a nice hang to it.
Beautiful. Nice job. It did look good. Pics look good.
Yeah.
What'd you use for wood?
Apple.
Okay.
That's what I have.
You just went sweet.
Just went to sweet.
You wanted that sweet beef.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Interesting. That's good.
Well, it's the only wood I had.
Oh. I have wood.
Do you know?
I do.
Do you have hardwood?
Why, yes, I do.
Fucking hell. All right, let's pick up. Let's pick up.
God damn, I said that would never happen on live air. So yeah, I do love my wood.
Yeah, thanks, Kent. I'm a certified pervert in 17 states, and I'm all right with that.
What's up, Ryan? Johnny,
Alton, brother, what's up? Hey, Chef.
Kent, Craig, Alton, dude, what's up? Johnny Stewart, Matt Osborne, Mike C. Love seeing you guys on, guys. This is awesome. Thanks for watching. We want to talk about wood today, I think. It's kind of where we left off last time.
That's exactly where we left off.
Well, let's touch my wood. Upon my wood.
Let's touch upon your wood.
We'll touch upon my wood, Ben. You ready for this? Why is wood so special? Why is wood so special?
Because if you ain't cooking with wood, it ain't no good.
Oh! Who's that?
That's John Ivory Jr.
Oh, yeah.
The one and only. Sam's Barbecue out of Humboldt, Tennessee.
Yes. Yeah. Well, look. I mean, I think when most people start out, wood's intimidating. Charcoal's intimidating, isn't it? A little bit?
Yeah. That's why everyone loves the gases.
Start out with gas assist, some gas master built cabinet, or I started with one of those electric Brinkman water smokers, you know, with the heat rod and the ceramic rocks at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I cooked some awful barbecue for 4 years on that thing. I thought it was good.
But you thought it was good?
Yeah. My wife said it sucked, and so did my neighbors. But I gave it my all.
That's it.
I was scared of charcoal. I was like, what am I going to do with charcoal? Like, I was honestly true New Englander when it comes to barbecue. Just gas. You know, I've always been gas. Mm-hmm. Back before I just really got my feet into it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're still learning how to smoke the meats. And you kind of want to just keep your attention on that versus running a smoker. You're thinking, you know, something that's kind of autopilot when you're first getting into the game. Mm-hmm. So you're worrying about your seasonings, cooking the meat right. You don't really want to worry about the fuel, so to speak. Agree?
Absolutely.
But then when you get it down, you get the meats down, mm-hmm. Then you start thinking optional vessels. Mm-hmm. What can I do with optional vessels?
Preach.
Well, I'm not preaching. I'm saying this is the question I'm thinking. I think a lot of us think these things. What can we do with a bigger electric or bigger smoker or perhaps charcoal? And you dip into that, hence getting the green egg for me. Change the game, charcoal.
Oh, hands down. The flavor, brother Rick Galindo's barbecue.
Yep.
gas, your food will definitely taste like gas. Yes, it will. And but that charcoal gives it a flavor that
you throw your wood chunks on top, and you get this. You get some of that smoke.
You get the whole flavor profile changes from a gasser to a charcoal.
100%. 100%.
For the better.
So then you start playing with vents, managing coals, managing fires, airflow, all become a factor. But if you love barbecue and you love the game, okay, then you're going to want to up it. And part of that upping experience, in my opinion, is moving away from those kind of set it and forget it's.
Yep.
Now, pellets are kind of on their own category.
Yep.
You can start out with a pellet. You can stay with a pellet. You're going to get some wood flavor. You can add your smoke tubes if you want extra wood. But that's for a different person. Set it, forget it. That might be a schedule thing. Maybe they don't have the time or the resources to dedicate to charcoal.
Yeah.
Because it takes some effort.
Yeah, sit there, tending the fire, make sure everything stays the same.
But boy, does it change the flavor profile of your food.
Oh, hands down. I'll never cook on another gasser again.
No.
You know, once I went charcoal, Ben, take notes. Remember, class started last week.
Come on, Ben. Stay with us, Ben. Stay with us, Ben. Stay with us.
So far on my notes, I have Greg wants to know about Mags's wood. Why is wood so special? Why is wood fuel better than gas fuel? I'm taking my notes.
Atta boy. See?
Nice job.
See?
We'll keep him.
We keep him.
Yeah,
he's
keep him.
He's a winner.
keeper.
He's a winner.
So, playing with charcoal and Home Depot wood chunks for years,
Yep.
turning out some killer product, gets me thinking again. How do I up my game? How do I up it? How would you up it? How would you up it? It gets you thinking, Ben. What would you do?
For me, I'd buy the big green egg.
Right.
That would be the next level up for me.
Right. So I accomplished that, and now I'm thinking, stick burner. Why a stick burner? I have to now go to all wood, lighting fires, maintaining wood, fires, airflow, the whole thing. But why?
I still see no problem with what you're talking about.
But I want to up it again.
Yeah. So you
I got the stick
cook
burner.
on wood.
I upped it to my Brinkman offset, the limited edition Trailmaster. Just a decent little backyard smoke I picked up for $75 off Facebook Marketplace. Fixed it up nice. I put some mods in it. Heat diffuser plate, clips for the doors. You know, I do all the mods that the Oak Joe, you get for the Oak Joe. Gasket around the doors. Changed out the dial, But man, I'll tell you, when I went to wood, what I thought I cooked an amazing brisket, just took it to another level, appearance-wise and flavor-wise. Couldn't get that smoke ring that I was looking for in the green egg. I got a little one, but not that real one, thick one that you look like you drew on with a marker. But then the flavor profile behind it of all wood is because wood has these different stages of combustion. So you're using charcoal, you're getting that end stage of combustion, which is flavorful. More flavorful than propane or electric's going to offer you. But when you're replacing fuel, and you're not just using the wood to smoke, but you're using the wood as fuel, then you're getting to experience all those different stages of combustion, all those different flavor profiles, and it kept repeating and repeating and repeating itself throughout your entire cook. If you're using the right smoke and clean smoke, you're not going to over smoke it. You're just going to get saturated with good deliciousness. Can I hug you?
Why not?
Okay.
Bring it in. Atta baby.
It makes me want to hug.
Absolutely.
Briskets make me want to hug. I'm sorry. They just do. Choke as I choke on my cigar.
Don't do that.
But anyway, I'm stuck on it now. It's more of a process, I'll tell you, especially with these backyard ones. Can't just throw a log in. Got to trim the wood.
Different sizes.
Get a full stick that you get delivered in a half cord, I actually bought a miter saw. I don't know how to use a miter saw except for to cut my logs in half. I can't cut trim around the house. I don't install fascia boards, Ben. I don't do these things. I just don't.
Be a man and buy an axe.
I got an axe too. Because I trim them in half and then I axe them in half and I use quarter sticks. 3/4 sticks. To start out, I put a bed of charcoal, 2 sticks down, 1 stick on top. Airflow. When that little baby stick burns on the bottom, it's like you're playing Tetris. The other log comes down from the top, you put another one on top.
Okay.
Now, you start running out of coals in a couple hours, like, shit, I'm running out of coals. I don't always get the center of the wood when I hit the axe. Sometimes I'll get a sliver off the side.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you don't always get the center, but those slivers come in handy because you're like, oh, shit, I'm running low on coals. Let me grab some little thin
handful
quarter
of
sticks,
those and
couple of those, boom, 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 tic-tac-toe, fire.
Yeah.
Coals within 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
You throw another full-size quarter stick on, bada bang.
Yep, you're back in the coals.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah. It's just like running a burn barrel on the side to make your own coals.
It is.
You know, and you shovel it all in. You know, you normally see that with the old style cinder block pits.
Yep.
You know, you got the giant burn barrels going, and you're shoveling into the different corners and different positions.
They do that for the whole hog a lot too.
Yep.
They have the burn barrels going on the sides, and they shovel in coals. But yeah, man, I'm hooked on it. And you know, that night for the Ribberfest that we had the Chris and Kevin slept over and we cooked that 20-pounder. It was a lot of work. Mm-hmm. But man, the bark on that shit, woo!
Oh, for sure.
It was wicked tender.
Wicked tender.
Oh, yeah, kid.
Nice. Nice.
Anywho, what else we doing?
So you done talking about your wood? Because I'm so excited about talking about wood, I need to take a break for a minute.
Yeah, I think I hit my wood maximum discussion level.
So there is a special day coming up soon this month. And ladies, I think this segment is for you and the children. And so we'll dive into that in a moment. And hold on for a second, and we will be right back.
Be back. Oh, yeah.
Attention cigar smokers, or even friends of a cigar smoker. If you're looking to relax with a nice premium cigar or looking for a great gift for a cigar smoker, this is the gift that keeps on giving. Our friends at twoguyscigars.com have created the Cigar of the Month Club. For just $24.99 per month, you or your friend will receive 4 different premium handmade cigars every month, and shipping and handling is included. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and go to the Cigar of the Month Club. You can stop anytime because there's no contract, but you won't because this is a tremendous deal for our listeners. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and click the Cigar of the Month Club. At the same time, if you want to learn about the cigars you receive each month, you can smoke along with them on their own podcast called The Cigar Authority. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice premium cigar from our friends at twoguyscigars.com.
And we are back.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Hi.
we have a special day coming up.
Yes, we do.
It's in, I believe, 2 Sundays from now.
Yep.
It's one of the most important days of the year. And I can start the sexual whole war again over this one. But what does everyone do for Mother's Day?
Whatever the mother wants.
Exactly.
That's the short answer of it before I get in trouble.
Happy wife, happy life.
Tattooed on my back.
If mama's not happy, nobody's happy.
True story.
But, you know, you get up, you go to brunch, or you make breakfast, and, you know, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Which is fine, believe me. The Mother's Day, they goddamn deserve it.
We don't really require that.
But they wouldn't be mothers without fathers.
Oh, God.
Just remember that.
100%.
We were there for the fun part.
Yes.
Okay? They did all the cooking after that.
Yes. We're like a front loader. We came in and I could go. Forget it.
Okay.
We'll stop there in case my kids fall
Yeah,
asleep.
quit while you're ahead, Greg. Quit while you're ahead.
I'm ahead. Go.
Good. So, you go out to dinner, you go out to brunch, go to breakfast, for Mother's Day.
You do.
What happens on Father's Day? Everyone comes over so Dad can cook for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, if that is the case, you better bring some good Father's Day gifts for him to use at said cooking for your ass.
We don't need all the tender loving care that maybe the moms like on their Mother's Day. We just need barbecue supplies.
I can buy my own goddamn socks and underwear. Thank you very much.
That's
I don't wear ties. I don't need a tie.
I could wear ties, and I just don't. It's too hot.
That's it. Because you're thinking about brisket and wood all day long.
Plus, my tie will dip into the brisket. I just can't.
That's it.
Get caught in my smoking chamber. It just doesn't work.
It'll be a hell of a fragrance, though. It'll be new,
Ooh.
little brisket.
Speaking of fragrance.
Can I ask you a goddamn question?
What?
When I came over to your house the other day,
Yeah.
why does your goddamn garage smell delicious? On a regular basis, mind you.
I must admit, I saved my brisket paper, and I hang it as air fresheners in my garage. Just small pieces. The rest of them I use to stop my fire, but I do keep some in the garage, so when I walk in, it smells like brisket grease. I freaking love it.
You gotta be kidding.
No, I'm not.
I thought it was going to be a different scent profile in the garage than what you're talking
It's
about.
probably so not sanitary, but so delicious. My son came in the other day. He's like, "It smells like brisket in here." I was like, "Yes, son. Yes, it does." Mission accomplished. Sorry. I use it to light my fires for...
You should really go
The fight-
talk to somebody.
I use it to light my fire pit a lot. But in the meantime, it marinates in my garage, and I don't cover it, and I let it happen.
Kevin, you says the best. You're fun.
Kevin, you know it's true. You've been in my garage. Crawdaddy Chris, you know. That's the Spice Lab, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
No. It's legit the Spice Lab. My garage. That's where Kevin
You're making
Chris
spice
and
out
I
of
come
your...
up with the concoctions that we're about to come out with for the all-purpose rub and the pork tree rub.
Pork tree.
I'm going with pork tree. I know that guys don't like it, but I think I'm going to push on the pork tree because it just goes good on both of those things.
Damn straight.
I mean, it just does. I don't know. I can't figure it out. But anywho.
Gift ideas for the father in your life. The barbecue grilling father in your life.
Top 10.
Top 10, not necessarily in any order.
Oh, but you want to have a fun game? You want to do a fun game?
I don't know because I don't even have a top 10 list, so we got to keep count here.
Look, if I have...
I knew you were goddamn typing this morning when I was on the phone with you.
Top 10 list right here. Look, I wanted to have the stuff that we talked about, but we could do a game for 30 seconds. We could highlight what we think are the most important ones and see if they match up. You don't have it written down, though.
Once in a while I have one of them photographic.
Okay,
once in a while I have one of them pornographic memories.
So if you're looking at this top 10 list right now,
Yep.
Which one do you think should be the number 10? We're going to go work back to number 1.
Oh, we're gonna work back. Oh, now you throw things.
We're just going to work back for the
Throw
least
me a
important out of our list.
The least important on this list.
Oh, there's so many important ones.
I know that.
Ooh, I don't know.
Can't we just start at what's the most important one? They're not in any exact order.
Fine.
Ooh,
I like that, Ben. I feel like I'm on Howard Stern kind of. Okay.
Number 1. Thermapen.
Thermapen.
A good, quality, trusting thermometer.
And a very popular one is the Thermapen.
The Thermapen.
By ThermaWorks. It is you need to have a good thermometer.
It is the definition of you get what you pay for.
100%.
You know, I ran into an issue this weekend of a couple of I think I had the Weber iGrill 3 with the Bluetooth, so I could go sit on the couch for a minute, keep track. That was literally 10 degrees off. I'm like, how the hell is it, whatever, call it 100 degrees. And I go in it, and it's about, 108, 110. I threw that in the goddamn woods. Didn't throw it in the woods because I do not litter. But it went in the goddamn trash.
It could make a difference between a rubbery brisket and a done brisket.
I'm trying to get cutesy with the stuff and the gadgets, and because I'm a gadget guy. I love my barbecue gadgets.
Love gadgets.
But when it comes to that, the Thermapen, you cannot miss.
Can't. Used by the pros. Cost nearly...
It's about $100.
$100.
About $100, but it's $100.
Probably the best $100
well spent
that you're going to spend. 100%.
So Thermapen.
Thermapen. Well...
So after you use the Thermapen and you cook till temp, not till what time, how long does it take? How long does it take? Till it's done. That's the key. Cook till temp. So
some stuff goes to temp, some stuff goes to probe tender. Either way.
You let it rest, and if you're a savage like me, you just pick up the chunk of meat and just gnaw at it. But if you're a more civilized human being, if you're a more civilized human being, what do you need? You need a good quality set of knives.
Oh. That's number 2, Ben. Ben?
He's looking for the drum roll.
Can
we amuse
you
the
want
child?
It every time? I thought it was just for one.
No,
can we amuse the child?
Every single time. Number 2, knives.
Let's see knives. Ding!
I want a drum roll every time, Ben. Have a cue.
Now, it's a good set of knives. Now, you can go bananas and get into the Wusthoffs and everything.
Yep.
You could go and buy yourself a $300 knife.
Yep.
You don't need to.
You don't.
But a good quality knife.
2 specifically. 2 types of knives specifically, I think.
I
think we agreed on this.
I like the Kershaw brands. They're quality, reasonably priced.
Yep.
They hold an edge.
But above and beyond the brand, it's just the style knife, I think, is important.
The style knife.
You need a boning knife.
You need a 6-inch boning knife.
Flexible. That's something that you can trim fat off nice and easy. Dexter, honestly.
Dexter.
We're going to throw out a really inexpensive brand.
But it's a quality.
Dexter. And it's quality. They hold their edges. They're sandy safe. You can sharpen them really easy. And man, you can trim fat off anything with those. Really nice. And then also
get yourself a nice brisket knife.
Big carving knife.
Yeah, carving knife. And to sub off of that, and I found these through Malcolm Reed.
Yeah.
You need to keep an edge on your knives. So unless you're having them professionally sharpened on a regular basis, your knives are getting dull.
You got to have a good sharpener.
They are called, I believe they're called crock sticks. And Malcolm Reed swears by them.
I think they are
relatively inexpensive, $10, $15 for a set.
Yep.
And it's basically a base and 2 sharpening rods that crisscross and give you the perfect angle for putting an edge on the blade.
Just have to make sure that if you have Japanese knives, those have a special sharpener.
Yeah.
I bought my wife a set of Miyabis. My wife's a phenomenal cook. Those Miyabis I cut with a Picana on New England Pitmasters when I did the video yesterday. It's pretty sharp. But my go-to slicer, I have 2. I got the Scallop Dexter, which was like $20. But I went with the Dalstrong slicer, the 12-inch Shogun, and it's got those grooves. It's got what's it called, the Granton blade edge, where the meat doesn't really stick because it's got all those little waves in it. Yeah, Granton edge, I think it is, or something like that. So, and that's a non-scalloped, straight up, but that's Japanese. So I got to use the Japanese ones for that, for the sharpener. So good sharpener, good knives.
Chef Johnny just enjoys our accent.
Papaka in the Harvard Yard. Let's go.
Don't say Coven. You replace the O with an A, carving knife.
All right, so I think what's also important, maybe, whether you're new to the game or you've been in it for a while, looking to expand your knowledge. You're lucky because I was going to be mad if that didn't happen. Number 3.
Books.
Books.
Cookbooks.
Cookbooks.
They're everywhere. You know, all the big names have them.
Franklin's Manifesto.
Myron Mixon has 4 or 5. Tuffy Stone.
Steve Franklin has a bunch of the Barbecue Bible.
Barbecue Bible. The one I'm absolutely in love with is our good friend Ray Sheehan of Barbecue Buddha.
Yep.
His award-winning sauces and how to use them.
Yes, sir.
Has taken my game to a whole different level. Mm-hmm. You know, available on Amazon and wherever good books are sold. Mm-hmm. 10 different styles of sauces. Has a couple recipes for each. Mm-hmm. You know, that's where I had gotten my recipe for the Alabama white sauce. Mm-hmm. So I made the Alabama white sauce, but so I had it for the chicken.
Yep.
But also there was recipes for a pasta salad, a coleslaw. You know, each one, it brings your barbecue game to the next level.
It does.
So good cookbooks, any barbecue and griller will be happy to have.
You have to expand the knowledge base. Always be willing to learn. You never know everything. There's always something to learn.
Absolutely.
You have to have that mentality, and I think everything, to just stay fresh and stay relevant.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying, G?
Yep.
All right.
So
that was actually the 4th one, I think. I think that was the fourth one. Yeah. So I think we're on number 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are on number 5. Number 5.
High heat gloves.
Oh, you gotta have them.
You need gloves.
The one with the Kevlar.
There's
a couple different.
You can go a whole
subcategories.
Line here.
Yes.
We're gonna have to speed this one up.
Look, so you need the ones for the meat, the rubbery ones.
The nitrile.
The nitrile one. Yes. So that's my go-to.
Nitrile gloves. Get the cotton hand savers.
Got to get the cotton hand savers.
Pack of 12 costs you
15, 16
10,
bucks.
$15 on eBay.
Yep.
You know, they can be washed. You buy one pack. I'm still on the first pair. I still got 11 pairs sitting around.
You get meat hooks like we do. You want to get the extra large nitrile gloves so you can fit them over the cotton.
Yeah.
And I like that setup better than just stick your hands in the rubber gloves and take your meat off. Because if you're trying to really feel the brisket or feel your ribs, I feel like there's just too much going on between you and the meat.
Yep.
That you just can't get a proper gauge on it. So I do like the nitrile glove and the hot glove setup better.
Yeah, because you're taking that meat off. That's friggin' hot.
Yep.
You know, so save your hands.
Save your hands. But then you also need gloves for taking the green egg plate out or moving a vortex or taking the rack off during hot times or just picking up a piece of firewood and lighting your cigar.
Exactly. In a pinch. So it's good to go.
Those Kevlar ones. 900 plus degree. So many different brands out there. Better than like the Home Depot jobs off the floor. So number 6 on the list. Number 7 on the list?
No, because we skipped one over here. So we're actually a number here short here.
Okay.
You need a good cutting board.
Oh. Cutting board's key.
Cutting boards are key. Absolutely. They come in all different shapes, sizes, colors, materials.
Just going to say materials. You want one with a nice deep trench.
Deep trench.
To catch the juices.
I call them juice catchers.
I'll go with that. Allow it.
Find out if that copyright. If it isn't, copyright it, put it on a t-shirt.
Let's go. Gotta have a good cutting board, man.
Now you brought one up today that you went, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
About.
That would be the brisket board.
The brisket board from Custom Cutting Boards R Us.
And I think that our boy Phil Riddick, Daddy Cooks,
he just got one in the mail.
And holy moly, that looks awesome.
That's it. I know Brother Alton has a few of them by now.
Yep.
I have a few. I have the brisket board itself.
Yep.
And I have the countertop board. I will stand behind this product 1,000%. I will call it the Yeti of
No.
cutting boards.
You're going to say that?
These cutting boards can take an absolute beating, and they hold up. I bought cutting boards, and they've warped, and you got to do all these. These boards are fantastic. And once again, you get what you pay for. Mm-hmm. I think the Brisket board runs about $150, $160, right around that, and it's worth every damn penny.
Huge. Got to have one. Cutting boards.
Yep.
Made the top 10 list.
Custom cutting boards, the letter R, US.com.
Check it
or
out.
call Ian Hemming, and he'll hook you up. Mm-hmm. So good cutting board.
And we're going to roll the last two into the same kind of category.
He's on the money now.
He is good. Ben's catching on. Coming in the 9th and 10th place, or 1st and 2nd, however you want to roll it. I'm dyslexic today. The last two.
I'm dyslexic every day.
The last two on the list.
Rubs and sauces.
Rubs and sauces. Same one. And then something to carry.
Rubs and sauces in a barbecue tote.
You need a barbecue tote, but you need to have rubs and sauces at your disposal.
At your disposal. And that's an easy cheat because every barbecue guy has a barbecue tote, has cabinets, has shelves. Look what he has. Replenish his stock. Or go outside the box. Get something he doesn't have.
Literally, outside his barbecue box.
Outside his barbecue box. And go with something he doesn't have.
Yeah.
There's tons of them. We have, Dan Wright from Wright Rub Barbecue Company. His stuff is incredible.
You got Goodnight Barbecue Company.
Goodnight Barbecue, Corey Goodnight.
Kenneth's, Kenneth's North Texas Barbecue Addicts.
North Texas Barbecue Addicts.
Suckle Busters. I could keep going.
Rick Galindo just has his own new Texas Trinity out. Suckle Busters, Killer Hogs, Malcolm Reed.
Malcolm Reed, yep.
The list is endless for the rubs. One I recommend to try out is we had him on last year, Casey Bard from Tacticalory Seasoning Company.
Okay.
He is coming out with some crazy stuff, crazy flavors on a regular basis. We're going to have him on again too, because he just had his baseline, which was pretty good size. But just rubs and sauces in general.
Got to have them.
Everybody's going to love it because we love to experiment.
Even if you make your own, it's good to get others just to compare and contrast.
And you can mix and match the different flavors and the different companies and come up with your own on that one. But rubs and sauces is always a go-to.
And a tote to carry
and a tote to put it all in.
Got to have something to put them in.
Because I got barbecue stuff everywhere.
You really do.
Oh, yeah. That's why
Probably the most I've seen.
I had to buy a house to keep it all in. I was running out of room. That's one goddamn expensive tote.
Before we go, I think we should just make a brief announcement of our next 3 guests that we have coming on the show.
Go ahead. You set these up.
I did set them up. I'm really excited about this. Not me.
I'm excited about them,
not
too.
Not me. I'm not taking credit. Kevin actually set them up. Kevin, you are. All right? My New England Pitmaster bro actually put the feelers out. For the next 2, I hooked up the 3rd. So, next week, we have 2 sisters coming from Canada. Not coming from, but coming live from Canada.
Yep.
Maddie and Kiki. You can find them on Instagram. They got a huge following. And they have like a barbecue. First of all, they're sponsored by Weber. And they have they own like I don't know what it is. It's like I really want to find out. But it's like what do they call it? The owners of Maddie and Kiki's Grill Studio. So I'm wondering, is it a catering? Are they open for lunch, or are they sell barbecue supplies?
Well, we're going to find out next week.
We want to find out that stuff, okay? So Maddie and Kiki, you can find them on Instagram. Creep them. They're going to be on our show next Tuesday, 5 o'clock. And then we have the cooking queen, Jen Campbell, cooking_queen_XO. will be on the show in 2 weeks. That's the 23rd.
And then the 30th.
And then the 30th.
The 100th episode.
It is the 100th episode. And we couldn't think of a better dude to celebrate that with us is Chef Max. He's Texarkana Barbecue on Instagram. He used to work at, I think, Kern's Barbecue.
Kern's Barbecue.
So first off, he's a chef from Italy who moved to Texas to learn American barbecue, and he was the head pitmaster at Franklin's.
Franklin's
I said
restaurant.
it. Franklin's. Huge.
Franklin's Barbecue.
And now he
And
is.
Kern's.
Yep. And then one more, I can't remember. We'll find that out.
We'll find that out. He's very excited.
He is. I mean, so passionate about brisket. This guy. He puts brisket in Italian. He's a chef, right? An Italian chef. He makes Italian dishes with brisket. You just wait. This guy is going to. I won't give him away too much, but I can't tell you. I think this guy is my spirit animal. No, look at me.
We'll find
Spirit animal, bro. I'm serious.
Don't look at me like that.
Anyway, just to have a head pitmaster from Franklin, get the inside scoop. He's now a barbecue consultant and he travels the world. So that's on the 30th. So we have some really awesome guests coming your way within the next few weeks.
So
to close out the quarter. So we're really excited.
So I hope that list and ideas help you out.
Yep.
Yep.
And
we tried to put a list together of what a father would like, a barbecue guy.
Mm-hmm.
It can differ from region to region and person to person, but hey, we gave it a shot.
Right. So, that'll do it.
Well, that's it this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. You can catch the audio wherever fine podcasts are found. Catch the video on YouTube and Facebook. On YouTube, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. You have all our past episodes right there at your fingertips.
Yep.
And you'll be notified every time the new episode gets uploaded. On social media, find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Pit Life BBQ. Questions or comments, please send them to pitLifeBBQpodcast@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. And like always, please subscribe, like, rate, and review. Find us at Pit Life Barbecue, Barbecue Broker, New England Pitmasters, Johnny Mag's Barbecue.
All that fun stuff.
And many other groups. But
looking forward to next week.
That's it.
Enjoy the rest of the week, guys.
Enjoy the rest of the week. Kids and wives, get out shopping.
That's it.
Take care of your man.
You have the list now.
You got the list and you got plenty of time to do it.
I mean, we gave you the Cliff Notes. Can't get any easier than that.
You write the final chapter. Well, until next week, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.